Okay, I'm going to say this very quickly because I have to. I lost the audio footage for this video, so I'm going to redo it. So here I am. Okay, so I was inspired by Game Grumps to make this video because, like, they're doing their stuff. I've already taken the Pottermore quiz before, like, when I was younger. But people grow and change over time, and I wanted to see if, like, that has affected where I am as a person, like, and where I sort in Hogwarts. So we're gonna find that out. Very exciting times. Now I have to figure out what I was saying while I made all this. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how to verify my email. That was what was going on during this part. It didn't verify at first because I had gone to the wrong email because I had like tried to verify my email already and it like went wrong. So I had a lot of trouble verifying my email. Don't ask questions. I'm just bad at life. Yay, I figured it out. Woohoo! Okay. And yeah. No, it was very exciting to like get to do this again. So I'm glad that I did. Forest or river? That is a good question for me because I really like trees and I really like large bodies of water. So it was definitely hard to decide. It is hard to decide for me still, because I like both so much. But I think ultimately I like rivers way more because I like water. I mean, I don't know if I like rivers more, but I do like water more than I like trees, I think. I'm a big fan of water. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, selfish. I don't really want anyone to call me any of those things, but ordinary is not the worst thing to be called. Ignorant, I would hate to be called. I don't really want to be known as ignorant. Cowardly, I mean, I am cowardly, so like if people call me cowardly, they're just being accurate. I don't know, man. It's like true. Selfish, I would really not want to be called selfish, so I definitely think I have to go with that one. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could? First, a nearly perfected cure for dragonpox, then a mysterious hand-range runes. I messed up reading the description of the question, so it took me a while. I can't read. Don't insult me, okay? And then basically, okay, just like different orders of the question, what I would rescue first. I would want to rescue the dragonpox cure first because I think that would help the most people because like it's a cure for a disease. So like obviously like that's important. I think I'm more interested in the mysterious handwritten book of strange runes than I am in student records. Like that sounds a little boring. I mean, I know like they're probably like helpful or whatever. I can speak English, shut up. But like I don't care about student records. I do care about the mysterious handwritten book. But the cure for dragonpox would go first, definitely. Then the strange runes, then the student records. Even though maybe I should pick in a different order, I know what I care about. Okay, stop. That's in the right order of what I would pick. So, if you could have any power, what would you choose? The power to read minds, the power of invisibility, the power of superhuman strength, the power to speak to animals, the power to change the past, or the power to change your appearance at will. the power to read minds, like, I feel like that would be a very dangerous power for me, because, like, I care a lot about what people think of me, and I think it would, like, I would, I would use a lot of that power to, like, hear what people are secretly thinking about me, and it would definitely, like, destroy my mental health, like, and, like, having access to, like, such private, like, personal thoughts, like, that's just, like, I don't think that's a burden I'd want to carry with me. I think it would destroy me very quickly. So I don't want that power. I really don't. Um, so now we're just waiting. The power of invisibility. um, I I don't really care that much about this. I'm kind of indifferent towards the power of invisibility because, like, I mean, there's not a whole lot of burden, I don't think, but, like, I also don't really know what I'd do with the power of invisibility. Like, I don't really, I mean, there's nothing I need to see that I would need to be invisible for. Uh, the power of superhuman strength. Do you even lift, bro? I don't. I don't need to. The power to speak to animals. That one time, I'm actually interested in the power to speak to animals because I love animals and I'd love to be able to communicate with them. Um, but I mean, I don't know that there's a whole lot of burden to that one. I mean, they're probably looking like a crazy person. That's probably the burden to that one. Um, the power to change the past. Oh, that one's loaded. Like, I think we all would want to change our past if we could, but at the same time, like, if I had that power, like, would I have to stop 9/11? Like, is that my new responsibility? Like, would I have to go back and kill baby Hitler? And, like, if I did, I couldn't know the ripple effects that would have. Like, what if we needed World War II to stop something even worse from happening, you know? I can't predict the future we would have if I changed the past, and I don't know that I'd want the responsibility to even have to think about it. Like, that just, it seems like a lot to, like, have to deal with. And I don't even know if, like, affecting my personal past would, like, be helpful to me ultimately, because, like, it's a lot. It's a lot to, like, not know, and then, like, making those decisions would be, like, a lot to burden yourself with. So I don't know that it's ultimately worth it, even though it does sound nice at first. The power to change your appearance at will. That one also is a very dangerous power. Like, I feel like if you got that power, like, you would basically have so much manipulation just at your fingertips that you could do. And I feel like it would, like, almost, like, turn me evil to, like, have that ability. Like, anything I want, I could basically have because I could just be the person who has it. And when you get that, like, that just, it could quickly make me a manipulative, awful person. And I don't want to be that person. So, like, I'm afraid of that power. It's a scary power to have. Yeah, I think that would do that to anyone, to be honest. Like, I don't think it's just me that would, like, probably end up becoming someone they don't want to be in in with the ability to become anyone. I think the one with the least disadvantages is probably the power to speak to animals. So, hi, love you. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? A silver-leafed tree bearing golden apples, the fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other, the bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling, the statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. The silver-leafed tree bearing golden apples is interesting, but, like, I don't know. Also, my mom walked in, so that's what that was. I'm a little scared of the old wizard, because I feel like that just ends in me getting cursed, you know? Like, I feel like wizards always end up, like, doing something bad in these stories. Like, it's just not gonna end well for me. I don't know. Like, why is it a statue in the first place? I'm scared. The tree bearing golden apples is like, nah. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know that I need to see it. I'm interested in the toadstools like that are talking to each other. It's like, yes, let's converse. I'm down to talk with the toadstools. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you are a witch or wizard. Do you ask what makes them think so? Agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of a jinx? Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you are bluffing? Or tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor? Oof. That one is... Oof. That's horrible. That's horrible to do to someone. Like, oh my gosh. Um, ask what makes them think so. And I wouldn't offer a free sample of Jinx. That just seems like dumb. I would either agree and walk away or ask them what makes them think so. I think probably the smarter decision is to agree and walk away, but like it's smarter because like it leaves them less, like it lessens their suspicion, whether they like just decide that you are and you are telling the truth, or whether they're like, oh, were they like joking, like am I just being like dumb? It like lessens the suspicion going on significantly. But I think my curiosity would get the best of me, and I would probably ask them what makes them think so, even though I know it's not the smartest decision to make, because, like, I'd want to know what increased their suspicion, and, like, I'd want to be able to correct it in the future to, like, not have that suspicion. So even though it's not maybe the smartest decision I could make, I would probably ask them what makes them think so, because that's, like, who I am. Quality mouse moving. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Tabby cat, Siamese cat, ginger cat, black cat, white cat, tawny owl, screech owl, brown owl, snowy owl, barn owl, common toad, natterjack toad, dragon toad, harlequin toad, three-toed tree toad, same, uh, tabby cat. Oh yeah. I don't know. I had a pet toad for a while. I had 5 toads. That like an older sister type figure had given to me. She like caught them and she was like, "Do you want toads?" And I was like, "Yee, I'm down. Give me all the toads." And then one morning I woke up and I had 1 toad because the biggest had eaten its siblings. So that was interesting. I still love that toad though. Like I used to name his crickets and stuff, and I used to catch crickets. I'd like name his crickets after like food. I'd named them like whipped cream and cheeseburger and salad and stuff. I had a grand old time, and I loved catching the crickets in like PetSmart. It was like a definitely good time in my life. At least that part of it was a good time in my life. Caged birds like just kind of make me sad, and I feel like you'd have to like have a caged owl if I was gonna have an owl with me. And that, like, I don't know, when we were like pet sitting birds for like a week, like they were in the cage all the time, and I was like depressed. It was like sad, like because it's these birds that were made to like fly around and like explore things, and like you're basically putting them in prison all the time. It's depressing. I don't know that I could do that. Like if I had like a free to fly around bird, like that would be cool, but then that seems like a bad idea for different reasons. It seems chaotic to just have owls constantly flying around. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm probably just better off not having an owl. I've already had toads, so like as cool as that sounds, like I don't know that I necessarily want to have a toad again. Like I don't know. It is like a lot of effort to have a toad. Um, I think ultimately I'd probably go with a cat because they're not a lot of effort. Cats are just kind of low maintenance, except for when they're like super high maintenance, but like most of the time they're pretty low maintenance animals, and you don't have to cage them like you do an owl. So I think I would ultimately go with a cat. I'd either go with like Siamese or black cat. I love them both so much. I think black cat is more like classic, so I'd probably go with that. Um, this is where the footage ends, so I'm probably gonna cut in some like more footage because like something broke on the computer. Um, but I would go with a black cat. I don't know if it like any questions got cut off when things broke because I know like I was filming past that, but what happens happens, I guess. Uh, okay, jump cut cue now, I guess. Okay, and we're back. Jump cut completed, I guess. I got Hufflepuff, which is actually the same the same result I got last time I took this test. So I guess I haven't changed that much. Uh, uh, Another secret just between you and me, I don't really like yellow. It's not my favorite color, but you know, it's my Hogwarts house and 21 Pilots likes it, so like I guess I have to be yellow now. Like that's just who I am. So this is my reality. Uh, I guess I'll read my house info. Welcome to House Hufflepuff. You probably know that some of Hufflepuff's most renowned members include Nymphadora Tonks and Cedric Diggory, but did you know that Hufflepuff's house ghost, the Fat Friar, still resents the fact that he was never made a cardinal, or that Hufflepuff has produced the fewest dark wizards of any house at Hogwarts? Here you can discover more about your beloved house through writing by J.K. Rowling and articles by Pottermore and all the latest Hufflepuff news. You can also share your Hufflepuff pride with your friends with downloadable wallpaper and house emblems. Ooh, fancy. Famous Hufflepuff characters, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Famous Hufflepuff characters, literally 3. We are not the most popular in the world. Loyal, patient, fair, hardworking, and true. Oh my gosh, I'm the best. Tell your friends you're a kind Hufflepuff. I'm such a kind Hufflepuff, you hear? Okay? I'm also, like, really tired. Also, I'm, filming this part, like, 2 days later because I ended up, like, being busy all day that day, so did not work out the way I had planned. Hufflepuff welcome message. Congratulations. I'm perfect. I'm Prefect Gabriel Truman, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Hufflepuff House. Our emblem is the badger, an animal that is often underestimated because it lives quietly until attacked, but which, when provoked, can fight off animals much larger than itself, including wolves. Okay? Wolves. We're so cool. Okay? Our house colors are yellow and black. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm very sorry for, like, the way I'm existing right now. I can't stop. Make it stop. I'm annoying. Our house colors are yellow and black, and our common room lies 1 floor below the ground on the same corridor as the kitchens. Food! Now, there are a few things you should know about Hufflepuff House. First of all, let's deal with a perennial myth about the place, which is that we're the least clever house. Wrong! Hufflepuff is certainly the least boastful house, but we've produced just as many brilliant witches and wizards as any other. Want proof? Look up Grogan Stump, one of the most popular ministers of magic of all time. He was a Hufflepuff, as were the successful ministers Artemisia, Lufkin, and Dugald McPhail. McPhail. Dugald McPhail. And then there's the World Authority on Magical Creatures, Newt Scamander, Bridget Wenlock, the famous 13th century arithmancer. I can't words, and these are big words. Who first discovered the magical properties of the number 7, and Hengist of Woodcroft, who invented the all-wizarding village of Hogsmeade, which lies very near Hogwarts School. Hufflepuffs all. So, as you can see, we've produced more than... This is so long. I can't do it. It's too much. I don't wanna. I no longer care. So there you have it. Hufflepuff, guys. Now you know. Next time on Game of Thrones, I'll discover my Patronus, which sounds sexual when I say it like that. Oh dear God. Okay, bye.